Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make pizza and salad. Not that you don't know how to make a salad, I'm sure you do, but this whole process is just me making dinner. We had pizza and salad one night, and I'm going to show you how I make one of my favorite salad dressings. So here you'll see I'm making the pizza dough. I use Becky XL's pizza dough, real deal pizza dough recipe from her book, How to Bake Anything Gluten-Free. I have 3 of her books. They're all super good. You should check them out. They're on Amazon. I love Becky XL. She's great. So I already put together my yeast mixture, so the yeast, the sugar, the warm water, and now I'm just measuring out the ingredients for the dough. So you need tapioca starch, xanthan gum, baking powder. Oh, look at my knuckles. Why are they all red? I think I've been working out. It looks like I punched somebody. You need some salt, and then, so first you mix together the dry ingredients. And after that, then you will go ahead and add the wet ingredients. So while you're adding all the dry ingredients, you're of course letting your yeast mixture get all foamy. And the wet ingredients are really simple. They're just olive oil, some apple cider vinegar. It was a new bottle. I was having trouble opening it. And then I think the only other wet ingredient is the foamy yeast mixture. I totally blocked the camera there with my hand. But yeah, there's the foamy yeast mixture. Get that all in there. And then I start to mix it with a spatula. And then once it starts to come together a little bit, I get in there with my hands and form a dough ball. And you'll see me wear gloves in my videos. That's because it saves me a lot of time. Otherwise, I'd be washing my hands like every 2 seconds. And it's also the hygienic thing to do, especially if I'm cooking for other people. But I love like sort of squishing the dough. It's really it's like your grown-ups version of playing with Play-Doh. I think you should try it sometime. It's especially if you've had a stressful day, just get in there, squeeze out the frustration. Look at this cute little dough ball. So then I put it in the bowl to rise. But does this dough ever rise for me? No, it doesn't. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay, because it still turns out really well. All right, so now for the salad dressing. I have this fantastic little contraption that I bought on a whim from Kohl's. It is by OXO or OXO, I don't know how to say it, but it's a salad dresser container / shaker, and it has, your measurements on the side. So this is how I make my favorite Greek dressing. Well, I don't know. It's like a vinaigrette, or it's a savory dressing. It's good, trust me. So you need a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Now I normally do if I'm not holding it sideways. Don't hold it sideways if you do this. Put it on the counter. I try to do a little bit less than a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And then I fill the rest up to a 1/4 cup with the Fadi extra virgin olive oil garlic infused, because like I said before, normal garlic doesn't sit well with me. If you're fine with regular garlic, you can just add that instead. But I love this Fadi olive oil. Now you need some balsamic vinegar, 3 tablespoons. And this is also a new bottle. I was having trouble opening. So you need 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. This balsamic vinegar from Trader Joe's is the best. It is, I'm sure that the ones from Italy are better. But here, stateside, I really like this balsamic vinegar. Next, you need 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. So I just take the shaker lid off and I measure that. And then you need, so originally this recipe called for like regular mustard, but I only have mustard powder. So I use a little less than a 1/4 teaspoon. So just sort of eyeball that. And then you need some salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Put that in there, blocking the camera again, you know. I forget. And then you just need some freshly ground black pepper or whatever you have, just pepper. And I just sort of eyeball that. And then once that's all in there, you're going to put the lid on. Make sure this top part is closed. And then shake it up. And then let it sit for a few minutes before, I mean, you can use it right away, but if you let it sit for a few minutes, it creates a more syrupy consistency and it's really good. All right, so now to roll out the dough, I have my favorite Calphalon pizza pan. I had sort of roughly cut out a circle of parchment paper. I know that sort of defeats the crispy bottom because there's holes at the bottom to make it crispy, but I can't be bothered to deal with the cleanup, so I use parchment paper. And now I spared you the time that it took to sort of push out this dough. I measured, well, I didn't measure, but my video that I recorded, it took me 3 minutes and like 47 seconds. So be patient. It's sort of a meditative process. And then I make a little crust around the edges, and I use the Fadi marinara sauce, which is really good, and I just add a little bit of their garlic olive oil to it, as well as a little bit of oregano, just to sort of spice it up, but it's good on its own. I really enjoy their products. You should also check out their Fadi barbecue chips. I need to order more of those. Those are so good. So yeah, I just mix up the marinara sauce, make sure all the oregano and the olive oil is dispersed. And of course, you can use, if you're fine with onions and garlic and everything, you can use whatever tomato sauce you have on hand. And why did I just plop it around instead of just pouring it straight? Which is what I ended up doing. I don't know why I did that. In case I thought maybe it was too much sauce. I guess that's why. So yeah, just stick your sauce on, spread it around nice and evenly. Now I'm hungry and I want pizza. It looks really good. So obviously once you have added the sauce, go ahead and add your mozzarella cheese or cheese of your preference. I like shredded mozzarella on my cheese. I like lots of cheese. Well, I don't know. One time I was making pizza and my mom told me that I added a lot of cheese. Oops. There's a big chunk of cheese. Now you guys tell me, when all of this cheese is added, do you think that this is a lot of cheese for a pizza? Isn't it pizza supposed to be cheesy? Do you guys like this much cheese? Because I like this much cheese and I'm not ashamed about it. And neither should you. Oh, listen. Oh, that was so good. Now I really want pizza again. All right, so now to make the salad. Really complicated process, isn't it, guys? I just added some spinach. And then I added some, you missed it, but I missed it, but I added some butter lettuce and then some shredded carrots. And then some black olives. Are you guys fans of olives? Because I am a fan of olives. Black olives. I don't like green olives. And I added some feta cheese. Oh, it's really good with feta cheese. And then some of this delicious dressing that I made. It's so good. Look at that. And then I like to cut it up and like mix it all up. And here I'm showing you the OXO pizza wheel that I have. It has a little cover. It's fantastic. I also love this product. I will try to link these products below in case any of you guys are interested. And here's my attempt at a cheese pull. It didn't come out that well, but it was delicious, okay? So if you want pizza now, try to make your own pizzas from scratch. Let me know how it goes because it's worth it, trust me. Just once you make your own homemade gluten-free pizza, you will not regret it. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.